Blackwood Manor stood on a windswept moor, a monolith of grey stone against the unforgiving sky. Its windows, like empty eyes, stared out at the desolate landscape. Built in the 17th century, the manor was a tapestry of forgotten tragedies, whispered rumours, and chilling tales that clung to its cold stone walls like ivy. Locals spoke of Blackwood Manor with a mix of fear and reverence, for it was a place where the veil between the living and the dead was perilously thin. Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned paranormal investigator, stood before the imposing gates of Blackwood Manor, her breath catching in the cold air. Joining her were Jonathan Jack Murphy, a seasoned skeptic with a keen eye for detail, and Daniel Blackwood, the last surviving heir to the estate, a man haunted by his family's dark legacy. They were drawn to Blackwood by whispers of unusual phenomena, a cold spot in the West Wing, spectral voices echoing in the dead of night, their mission to uncover the truth behind the manor's haunted reputation. The old house groaned under the weight of the wind, each creak and groan a whispered word in the darkness. As the team settled into the dusty rooms, a palpable unease settled over them. The air hung heavy, thick with the weight of unseen eyes. Jack, ever the skeptic, dismissed the cold draughts and strange noises as nothing more than the quirks of an old house. But Emily and Daniel couldn't shake the feeling that they were not alone. The manor's library was a treasure trove of forgotten knowledge, its shelves stacked with ancient tomes and leather-bound journals. As Emily pored over a faded diary, she stumbled upon a chilling account detailing a series of gruesome murders that had taken place within the manor's walls centuries ago. The author, a former resident, wrote of a malevolent presence, a darkness that consumed the house and drove its inhabitants to madness. The diary ended abruptly, leaving Emily with more questions than answers. The haunting presence. Fear turns to terror. As darkness fell, the manor came alive. Footsteps echoed in the empty corridors. Doors slammed shut with no explanation. A cold, unseen hand brushed against Jack's neck, sending a shiver down his spine. The temperature plummeted and the air grew thick with the stench of decay. The haunting was no longer a subtle whisper, but a terrifying scream, a manifestation of the darkness that had claimed Blackwood Manor as its own. Panic seized the group. Their skepticism crumbled in the face of the overwhelming terror. They decided to flee, to escape the clutches of Blackwood Manor before it claimed them as it had claimed so many before. But the house had other plans. Doors slammed shut, locking them inside. Windows refused to open, their frames seemingly bolted from the outside. The manor had become a prison, its cold stone walls closing in like a tomb. Trapped within the bowels of the manor, Emily stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its entrance concealed behind a tapestry in the main hallway. Inside, she discovered the horrifying truth behind the manor's haunting. Skeletal remains, their bones scarred and broken, lay scattered across the floor. A name, etched into the wall in what appeared to be dried blood, sent chills down her spine, the name of the author of the diary she had found in the library. Armed with the knowledge of the manor's dark past, Emily, Jack and Daniel confronted the entity. The air crackled with energy, the temperature plummeting to a bone-chilling cold as a figure, gaunt and skeletal, with eyes that glowed an eerie red, materialized before them. It spoke, its voice a hollow rasp, revealing the tragic tale of its imprisonment, its rage, and its insatiable thirst for revenge. The battle was fierce, the manor itself seeming to convulse around them as the entity fought back with a primal fury. In the end, the trio managed to escape, fleeing into the night, leaving the spectre trapped within the walls of Blackwood Manor. Or so they thought. As they drove away, the silhouette of a lone figure standing in the topmost window of the manor watching them go sent shivers down their spines. Blackwood Manor, it seemed, would forever remain a sanctuary for the restless dead. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, don't forget to like and subscribe for more haunting stories.